المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا ما فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم والرب زدني علما. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا خذوا حذركم فانفروا ثبات وانفروا جميعا وإن منكم لمن ليبطئن فإن أصابتكم مصيبة قال قد أنعم الله علي إذ لم أكن معهم شهيدا ولئن أصابكم فضل من الله ليقولن كأن لم تكن بينكم وبينهم مودة يا ليتني كنت معهم فأفوز فوزا عظيما. صدق الله مولانا العظيم. So here, after the basic order of obedience in general, here is in order of a specific form of obedience, which is specifically difficult. يَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا خُذُوا حِذْرَكُمْ فَانْفِرُوا ثُبَاتٍ وَانْفِرُوا جَمِيعًا. So the order here, which is referred to, is proceeding in the path of Allah and fighting in the path of Allah, to struggling in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for raising the kalimat of Allah. O you people of Iman, خُذُوا حِذْرَكُمْ, take your due warning, do your due diligence, as it's said these days. In other words, make full preparations. So, there's the order of tawakkal ala Allah, put your dependence on Allah, and among the modus operandi of placing your dependence upon Allah is to utilize the resources that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided you, whatever that might be. More or less. If it's more, use it. If it's less, use it. As we saw in Badr, they used the resources they had, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought about fruition. So take preparation, take warning, be aware, and make full preparations. And of course, that is not against tawakkul, dependence on Allah. That is part of the dependence upon Allah. And then move out in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in small groups or in a full army together, collectively, according to the battle strategy, which the leader of the Muslims should be aware of and ascertains through consultation, etc. And now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, also among the warnings that you need to be cognizant of, or the things that you need to take warning regarding them, is this: وَإِنَّ مِنْكُمْ لَمَنْ لَيُبَطِّئَنَّ, and there are among you who sort of hold back and they are reluctant even actually to go, and who there is being referred to, obviously, the munafiqs. Because as we know, there were munafiqs in the ranks of the Muslims, and sometimes they would proceed also in the Jamaat or in the army. And so be careful of their positioning and their conniving, etc. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says here, and there are among those of you لَيُبَطِّئَنَّ, actually they hold back to see what's going to be the outcome, because they're not looking for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the reward of the pair. They're looking to see what kind of worldly benefits we're going to get. If we proceed with them, what do we get? If we don't, what do we get? They're not interested in the Muslims, in Islam, in anybody. They're interested in what's in it for me. And this is, again, love of the world overpowering the hearts of men and reducing them to less than human. And this is the sort of indication. You will see that this is their behavior. فَإِنْ أَصَابَتْكُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ قَالَ قَدْ أَنَّمَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ إِذْ لَمْ أَكُنْ مَعَهُمْ شَهِيدًا. If there's a defeat, there's a problem, people are killed, alhamdulillah, I wasn't there, right? I didn't get it. Well, alhamdulillah, you weren't there. Actually, praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all cases, but there's no praiseworthiness to you, because those who met with problems and difficulties and even death in the path of Allah, they're martyrs. They have definitely, achieved the ultimate success. And if they have not achieved martyrdom, whatever problems, even hunger in the path of Allah is going to be rewarded. A little prick in the foot is going to be rewarded, you know. So these people they don't understand what's going on here at all, you know. And not only that, it shows also they could care less who got killed, who got hurt, who was afflicted. I didn't get hurt. This is the quality of the munafiq. He could care less of anyone else, only of himself. However, if it's the other way around, وَلَئِنْ أَصَابَكُمْ فَضْلٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ لَيَقُولُونَ كَأَنْ لَمْ يَكُنْ بَيْنَكُمْ وَبَيْنَهُم مَوَدَّةٌ يَا لَيْتَنِي كُنتُ مَعَهُمْ فَأَفُوزَ فَوْزًا عَظِيمًا. On the other hand, if there's ghanima, if there's victory, I should have been there. I would have gotten a great reward and I would have gotten so much. And just like there was never been any, you know, a goodwill between you and between them. You know, if they get murdered, if they get hurt, if they get afflicted, so what? In other words, it's about me. And so in this, it's like there's never been any muwadda, and actually there never was. But they used to show that there was. They used to show that there was affection and, you know, and mutual concern. But actually the reality was there never was. It was only concern for themselves. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from being among such that, you know, simply look for themselves and are oblivious, you know, to the main objective, which is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and ultimately succeed in the hereafter. Ameen thumma ameen wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil